Are they gone? Are the casuals gone? Did I wait long enough to make the video? Because I didn't want to be a part of the hype train. I wanted everyone to get their nasty takes off so Sever the Bond can get on camera and do the I was right dance. Because I want every comment in this comment section to say the following: Sever the Bond, you were right. I don't want to hear y'all try to say, hey, we all knew, baby. I want y'all to apologize to me immediately. We let so many things go here on Nets Republic over the years. When I told y'all the church would blow it up and that I was going to deliver, y'all sat here and y'all laughed at me and you mocked me and you said, Sever, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know basketball. When I tried to tell you that Kevin Durant is a walking choke artist, y'all sat there and said, Sever, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know basketball. When I told you Kyrie is a cancer and he does not equate to winning basketball, and then he goes to the Mavericks and they don't even make the playoffs, y'all sat there and told me, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know basketball. When I told you that the key to this team's success is a literal healthy Ben Simmons because we need a playmaker that can play defense, y'all sat there and said, Sever, Ben Simmons is not the answer. Now, I never said he was good. But I said we need a playmaker that plays defense, and instead of trying to figure out through some type of mental gymnastics, how do we go about getting someone who is of that ilk, who is of that type of skill set, why don't we use the bum that's sitting on the bench not doing anything in a Louis Vuitton outfit, putting ketchup on waffles? And y'all said I was crazy. So I want to know what y'all were saying when in 5 minutes of action coming off the bench, he already had 6 assists. At the end of the game, when he almost had a triple-double, I want to see y'all's energy now. You see, I could have came back after the after the Rockets game and rubbed it in everyone's face, even though we were all in agreement of that. When Cam Thomas starts, all of a sudden we magically win games, because if you put Cam in there, even if you try to tank, it's just not possible because the greatness of Cam is too much. It took someone shooting a poison dart at Cam Johnson to get him to sit out a game to get the right Cam in the starting lineup. And even when Jacques tried to sabotage us again, you still got to start Cam Thomas because it is ridiculous to not do so. He tried to put Cam Johnson in the starting lineup to try and put a wrench in the plans. But my G, Cam Thomas is too good. He's too good. And with the magical powers of Ben Simmons distributing, I have never seen Cam Thomas pass the ball to a playmaker so willingly so many times. Y'all call him a ball hog, but really think about this for a second. When your option to bring it down the court is Spencer Dinwiddie, who swears he's Damian Lillard, I wouldn't pass the ball either. That's the Carmelo Anthony, that's the Kobe in him. Where it's like, why would I give you the ball when you don't want it like me? When you ain't nice like me? I wouldn't pass either. If I'm Cam Thomas, I'm not giving the ball to Spencer Dinwiddie either. But if Ben Simmons is out there, here, take it. Take it. No more stupid grenades. No more dribbling the shot clock with your afro and then swinging to Cam Thomas because you don't want your percentage to get any lower than it already is. No more of that shenanigans. Now, Ben won't take a shot to save his life, but when he does, the efficiency. The efficiency. And even if he misses, he goes back up for the tip and puts it back in. And it doesn't matter that Cam Thomas literally gets hit by a flying ice cream truck every time he drives to the basket and the refs don't say a word because Ben Simmons and Claxton are there on cleanup duty. I'm telling y'all, you saw the defensive intensity. You saw how all of a sudden the ball is flying around. I am not saying that Ben Simmons is some type of god, but he is the god that this iteration of the Nets need. We need a playmaker that is tall and plays defense. That is Ben Simmons. Remember the arc of us trying to figure out who we can trade Mikal for to try and get this individual? And I said, wait a minute, we have Ben Simmons. Remember that video? Like, go back and look at the channel. I made that video, and y'all sat there and told me I was insane. So I wanted to make sure I waited about 48 hours before I made the video, because I wanted to make sure everyone's energy was exactly the same as it was. I don't want knee-jerk reactions. I want the reactions of y'all. I want the feedback from y'all. I want the dialogue from y'all when it's no longer fresh, when you got to think about it, when you have to form an opinion on your own that's not just hating and condescending whatever I'm saying on camera. That's why I waited. And also partially because I wanted to just make sure like it wasn't just a one game thing, that the power of Cam Thomas starting was enough to be able to say ha 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 ha. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't a fluke, because if I would have went off and then we lost our last game, it would have been like, oh, okay. And while you can say that both of the calibers of teams that we just played, you could possibly say, oh my God, it's Russell Crowe, but the injuries aren't the case. They're just teams that I don't personally respect. Personally. So much so, I don't even remember who we just played. I just know Ben Simmons played. Who did we play? Oh, the Jazz. Y'all, John Collins at center is nuts. I really want to point that out. John Collins at center is nuts. I don't know what they're doing in Utah. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they got Cody from Sister Wives as an assistant coach or something. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing over there, but that is Jesus. I don't even have time to get into that, because that's Utah's problem, and I will let them handle that. It ain't got nothing to do with us over here, but that's not even there. I will say this. The idea of Claxton being a backup center is super fascinating. Though I will say, when people get back to being healthy, I do not see how it is any form of anything, any pushback, anything. Ben Simmons should be starting. Now, if you want to have him at power forward as a point forward and have him just do a Draymond Green thing, fine. But he needs to have the ball at all times and be the prime decision maker. Now, if you want to have two little guards out there as well, maybe Dennis Smith Jr. and a Cam Thomas type combination, by all means, go right on ahead. Personally, again, we're going to just ignore that these positions have certain roles, and I'm just naming, again, ignore the roles of the position I'm saying. I'm just saying the names, right? Dennis Smith Jr., Cam Thomas, Mikal Bridges, Ben Simmons, Claxton. Again, ignoring the stereotypic responsibilities of these positions 1 through 5. Just think of the names here. Dennis Smith Jr., Cam Thomas, Mikal Bridges, Ben Simmons, and Claxton. Off the bench, you got Spencer Dinwiddie, Royce O'Neal, Spencer Dinwiddie, Royce O'Neal, Cam Johnson. Let's put Cam at the 2. Okay, so Spencer Dinwiddie, Cam, Royce O'Neal, Dorian Finney-Smith, and if healthy, Day'Ron Sharpe. I mean, that's a pretty good lineup off the bench. You can cycle that out with Trendon Watford every now and again. Maybe Ray Giles, maybe Clowney or something. You know what I mean? Like there are options. There are pieces that are interchangeable there. Like you don't have to just stick to like a general, like, oh, here's our 10, right? Here's the 5 and 5. Like you can switch it out any way you feel and any way you want. I feel like the Nets would be able to handle it. I just think we have such a unique, versatile opportunity here. And I think throwing away names and titles are really beneficial right now, because again, just have certain people on the court and watch the magic happen. Ben Simmons being able to guard either the best or the tallest player on the other team, especially if Claxton's getting thrown around like a paper bag, like you can just have him get that rebound, let people run, and just launch it to whoever wants it. Or he does that crazy thing where he drives in and does the no-look join or like the over the hedge. I mean, there are just so many options. And the crazy thing is, Ben is rolling too. So after he passes the ball and sets the screen, he's doing a little pick and roll join. And if someone's not comfortable getting their joint off, right, they can immediately dump it down to the back-cutting Ben Simmons to get the easy layup, or reverse layup in some cases, or fast break dunks, which we will absolutely take. There were so many dunks going on. The Bigelow Ultra T, or whatever it's called thing, where they normally just pick one dunk, there was like 4 of them. That's how much Ben Simmons had them dudes rolling. And speaking of rolling, did you see the second unit sprinting down the court as soon as Ben Simmons gets the ball back off of the inbound? Ben is running. This ain't normal pushing the pace. Them dudes is off to the race. I'm telling you, you see Ben Simmons either one way. He's either like this or like that. There's no in between. There's no other. He's either running like, you can see him like this, or you'll catch him like that. And there's no in between. He's just up and down the court. And it is such a healthy sight. No pun intended. The man is back. No pun intended. And I'm here for it. And this is what we need. We don't need MVP caliber Ben. We don't need that. We just need utility belt Ben Simmons. Go out there, pass the ball, hit an open shot, hit a foul shot if necessary, rebound, all that nonsense. Do the utility stuff, do the dirty work, do basically what the combination of Jeff Green, Bruce Brown, Royce O'Neal, Dennis Smith Jr., do we throw TLC in there? No, not really TLC. But you know what I mean? The utility people. Alize Johnson and them. You know, the utility people. DeAndre Bembry. The utility people. Put in that grit and hustle and fight and all that nastiness. Do we throw Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in there? He didn't really get assists like that. But you get what I mean. The utility people. The utility people, the glue that holds it all together. Remember when Blake Griffin was doing the Blankety Blake stuff? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Now, there was a play where I don't know if he was going for a rebound or a layup or something like that, but he came down kind of awkward, and it looked like he hurt his knee. We are going to assume he's fine, because I swear to God, if he's hurt again, I don't know what to say. But I will simply say that whatever Ben Simmons is able to contribute, this is what the team needs. And it was very simple. It was a very simple fix. Playmaker that plays defense and is tall. That is all the Nets really needed. Help out Claxton if he's getting bodied. Like, this is exactly what the team needed. Now, do I think that we need to jump out the window and say, this is our push into the play-in tournament? No, I still expect Nathan from them. However, I just love what I'm seeing, and it's exciting and it's fun. Now, can we do this against a team that matters? I haven't the slightest idea. I just know that if we put our faith in Cam Thomas and Claxton and feature them as the focal points of the offense, not just in the beginning of the game where you dump it to Claxton and he's just unguardable. I mean, feature them throughout the entire game and let Ben make handle the responsibilities of who takes a shot, who doesn't, who gets it in this spot and who doesn't. Have him be the primary decision maker. I don't see how this ends poorly for us in the coming years. Considering Ben Simmons has really only played about 3 seasons, I don't see how this fails. Maybe not this year, but give him a second to gel, assuming Ben doesn't get hurt again. I don't see how this fails. But let me know your thoughts down below. Again, I wanted to wait until the hype train was over, until everyone calmed down, because it seems like the idea of waiting for Ben to come back to fix these issues was a hot take, and I was insane for saying it. But much like any time I say something in Nets World or anything on YouTube, when I say it, no one takes it seriously. I'm just the dude screaming on camera. You know, people don't take it seriously when I say it. But maybe some other bigger channel will say the exact same thing I'm just saying, and it will go into the metaverse of sports and stuff, and it'll get picked up by someone, and the general point will go out there. That's fine. Like, I'm over the give sever credit arc. I get it. Cool. I am simply saying maybe someone who y'all take seriously will say what I'm saying, and these messages will be heard and make their way to the Nets organization. But until then, I will continue to be right in the underground. You are watching Nets Republic. I'm Sever the Bond. And somehow I was able to stretch a sentence out to an entire video yet again after 3 hours of recording vocals. I tell you, if that don't make me an underground cringe lord goat, I don't know what does. I'll see y'all later tonight. Who do we play again? I can't remember. I know it's going to be something good. Who do we play? Why can I not remember? I feel like it's a good game, though. I just can't remember. Who do we play? Oh, the Sun, I think. I think we play the Suns. So we get to see KD. So that should be fun. Bye.